How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Let's get this pop locking and dropping so we can be in and out. Okay. Chips to thrive. Put our little timer up here. How y'all doing? If y'all gonna be in New Orleans in August 24th, we meeting in New Orleans. You can grab your tickets or grab your seat. Okay. Hey, Pretty Wings. Who else in here? Shalisa. Shalisa. Okay, Shalisa Dominguez Peterson. Yes. Caliente, muy caliente. Muy caliente. We're born to learn, Ben. They go Empress 888, Healing Goddess, everybody in here. So we're going to do water, air, earth, and fire, and I'm going to be up out of here, okay? It's what we doing. We are doing the surrender cards again, okay? And keep in mind what triggers you with the surrender cards that are dropped. What not necessarily, well, it triggers a thought. It triggers a memory. It triggers a to-do, basically. Regardless of what it is that I go into, just, sit with what triggers you. That's what the note taker template is for. When you listen to any documentaries, you listen to any type of audio books, readings, the note taker template will help you to analyze your triggers. You do, Jess? Me too, Jess. I don't like all that beating around the bush and playing and shit, because I don't be liking the confusion that come with beating around the goddamn bush. Tell me shit. If you don't know, say you don't know, and all you know is this. Give me the blunt truth too, shit. If I know you, because some people, I don't be knowing them like that. Keep that shit to yourself. Go ahead and keep it to yourself. Nick Jones ain't been in here in a long time. Hey, where you been? I ain't seen a lot of y'all in a long time. Thank you, Charliza. All right. So let me turn this little timer on. I ain't got all day. Y'all ain't got all day. Okay. So let's get into these water signs. Let's see what the water signs got going on. Water signs ain't doing no crying. Okay? Water signs ain't doing no crying. Crying. Cry me a river. I'm going to start at 5 o'clock. What information do you have here for these water signs? It's what they got for you. What you think it's going to be? What you think this is talking about? Because there it is. Boom. All right. Surrender procrastination. All right. Surrender to joy. Hello. Surrender to a silence. Ooh. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Who had that yesterday? I think Cancers had that yesterday. Surrender to divine timing. And surrender to wonder and awe. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. All of the colors of the rainbow are here. We got the crown chakra popping, the throat chakra, the solar plexus, the heart. All right. The mind. All right. So once you take a leap of faith, once you go ahead and do something, once you go ahead and make something happen instead of constantly putting it off, okay? Because I do understand that some of you may be in that space where it's like it's just not the right time. When they say it's the right time, make your move because you're going to be happy about this. And you're going to receive a lot of positive changes, but you need to keep things to yourself with that surrender to silence. Keep some stuff to yourself. And if people want to know, well, why are you so happy? Babe, what? I'm living. I'm breathing. Okay? I can do my arms like this. I can do my hands like this. Keep it simple, you know? Because half the time people don't give a damn why your ass smile. They try to figure out how they can stop your ass. Okay? I mean, come on now. And then you have procrastination sitting on top of fear of intimacy. If you want to welcome something in, this is the time to welcome it in and take actionable steps to make things happen. Something is happening at the right time, and you're going to be in awe. They say surrender to wonder and awe. It's kind of like once you go into a space where you make a move and you see positive changes happening, and it's based on not only you making a move, but also you going for what you said you're going for. You doing what you said you're going to do. Basically, you're keeping your word right there. All right. Some of you may be looking at the journey in itself, and I get that from this surrender procrastination card. Right? See that the stairs look like the journey in itself. It just looks like it's gonna be too much. Are these the right shoes? You know, is this the right to do? And it's like, yeah, it's the right to do. Don't sit on your hands. You know what I mean? You need these and do things. Okay? You need these to make shit happen. Okay? And okay, voila. Okay. Thank you. All right. You're also gonna see surrender procrastination, surrender divine timing, and surrender to silence is sitting in the water element, which is your emotions, which is how you feel towards things. You're giving too much power to some of the wrong shit. Let it work out itself, okay? Whatever you can't take care of, whatever you can't control, whatever it is that is out of your control, let that be what that is. Handle what you can, how you can, when you can. Okay, that's the plan. In the fire realm, what you have is surrender your fear of intimacy, surrender to joy, and surrender to wonder and awe. This is moving in on that vital force energy, that spiritual energy. Strength is in that if you relax. Basically, that's what I'm getting from them cards now. I told you to write down what you think is coming out. Sit with what you think it should say or what it should mean. Okay? Use your discernment. Okay? If you're playing for the home team. Hello. What is this surrender procrastination, honey? It just looked wobbly to you. I don't know. It's kind of like, this is what I'm getting from this, y'all. Okay? It's kind of like when you walk across, I know many of you have probably been on one of those things. They used to have them in the park back in the day. So much stuff ain't in the park no more, even though it was dangerous, it was fun. But that bridge looking thing at the park and you walk across and it'd be moving. That ladder looking, it looked like a ladder to me, but I know it's like a bridge. And it be moving when you walk across it and you get a little wobbly head walking across. But when you find your balance, you just go on across it and you see how other people are able to run across it because they are balanced, something like that. Shit, fuck how wobbly the road is. How much on the straight and narrow can you be, regardless of how it wiggles and wobbles and does all of the things, child? Because I'm trying to figure it out. What is this surrender procrastination, child? 10 of Pentacles. Big things popping, little things stopping, the star. All right, you were exalted. 4 of Wands, your home is protected. There may be a lot of things that when you find this balance, this is spiritual, right? The ones are spiritual, but also this is, maybe this is a union or a commitment coming in or what have you. You making amends with your little boo thing or what have you. Okay. When something ain't right, you make it right. Even on the shuffle back to 4 of Wands. All right. Security, stability, happiness, celebration, news worth celebrating, receiving something worth celebrating with that 10 of Pentacles. This is all about your I'm trying not to go too much into bloodlines, right? But that does have to do with your bloodline, sweetheart. So you need to come on with it, all right? Just because you don't have human allies, you got plenty of spiritual allies. I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody tell me where the lie is. Where does the lie reside? Be mindful of trolls. We don't feed those, okay? Be mindful of trolls. We don't feed those on line 1. Now then, what is this surrender to joy? Indulge in random acts of smiling. I would say hugging, but I'm not going to say that. Fuck that. Kindness, gratitude. Okay, happiness, joy, those things. Embody those and do those. All right, just, make sure you tell people thank you when they open the door for you. They give you a compliment, thank you. All right, and give them a compliment back. Maybe that's just me. Give them a compliment back. Shit. Sometimes that's what they be wanting anyway. You could tell when a person trying to get complimented, child. All right, you okay? Is that what you needed? It's fine. Okay, perfect. All right, what is this surrender to joy? The Three of Wands. Be excited about what's to come. Six of Swords. You made it to the other side of something. 3663. All right. Nines. All right. You made it to a space where you welcome change, no matter what it is that may be happening. See this and see this, right? This look like a sunrise and a sunset, don't it? So that means when the sun come up tomorrow, you singing when the sun comes up tomorrow. Okay. In the morning, you're singing. Before you go to bed, you're singing. You feel with joy. You are happy that you made it through the day. You happy to see another day. I mean, rinse and repeat. I'm trying to figure it out. Some of y'all need to know shit. You done been through so much that why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you jump for joy? I'm trying to figure it out. Why wouldn't you jump for joy? Why wouldn't you find happiness and gladness in all things, right? Gratitude, an attitude of gratitude takes you very far, but being happiness brings in so much more. You got to keep moving, move, right? Especially if you're in a space of coming out of procrastination, because if you are one of those, which that used to be a huge to do for me, all right, and that was one of the ways that the enemy was attacking me because of that procrastination. Had to get my ass up, and people would be like, well, you're doing too much, but you ain't doing enough. Okay, we ain't the same. Get your life. Okay, let me do me how I do me. Okay. It's the equivalent of me. It's the equivalent of you. Surrender to silence is what? What is this surrender to silence, honey? Ace of Cups, intuitive impressions, downloads, information coming through that is going to be sweet to the ears, okay? This may even be you taking time out to really be with yourself, spend time with yourself, be in solitude, isolation, centering yourself with that inner stillness, because you know justice will prevail. Something is working out in your favor. This may be karmic reward. All right. Some type of communication coming in that you can't wait to hear to help get you out of your damn head. And what on your feet? 8668. All right. It's coming through the gate. All right. Let me see, honey. Could be lying. Don't want to be lying. What is this? Surrender your fear of intimacy for these water signs. It's giving water babies. Another ace. I'm trying to figure it out. You're in what first place? Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth about what it is that you really want. Okay. Insight about your subconscious mind. What's in here that needs to be reprogrammed, restructured. This looks like a subconscious with a whole lot of light coming through it. Like murky water with nothing but light and twinkly little stars and shit coming up out the murky water, the murky emotions, dealing with it, paying attention to it, light being shown on some of the darkest parts of your mind in order for you to get your ass up and on your grind when it comes to who you gonna let hit it from behind. All right, that's enough of that. Won't be saying nothing else like that today. Hello. All right, so let's see here. What is this? Surrender to divine timing. That's what it's all about. It's not your time, because things got to get worked out a certain type of way. Okay. Things have, okay. So this may be around the next full moon. I think we got a full moon coming up, right? Yeah. This may be around the next full moon or a moon phase. There may be some things that happen, something to do with 315. I also feel like time is up for a lot of darkness that you've witnessed, a lot of darkness that you've been through. A lot of things are being cleared from you. That looks like a clearing from somebody may have had a lot of shadow work to do, or shadowy attachments or connections or something like that. It's wow, because it looks like it happens at night. Something is happening at night. Divine timing is at play to catch a predator. Okay. What is this? Surrender to divine timing, honey. Ooh, somebody dropped on the floor. Let's see if we can still pick things up with our toes. Got them. So what did the toes pick up? The King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. See? Now that you got clarity about a situation and you really want to go somewhere and do something, somebody may be reaching out to you. It's maybe someone that you work with, have worked with, or someone that wants you to do some work for them. Okay. But overall, with this King of Cups and this Page of Pentacles, this has to do with that light brain, diminishing darkness. All right. Maybe this is what this person has gone through and they are reaching out. The Magician and the Ace of Swords. Just make sure ain't nobody trying to play on your top, manipulate you or anything like that. You can always tell when it's manipulation in the waters. All right. Let's see here. What is this? Surrender to wonder and awe for these water signs. I'm reaching out to you though. It may be about a job too. Surrender to wonder and awe when it comes to your finances, your marriage, all right, what it is that you are working on, what you have built, and there it is, fate or destiny here, all right? Something is anchored in, and both of these cards have anchors on them. So that's why it always goes to show that you may be delayed, but not denied. It's going to start out small, and it's going to small and roll tide. All right. It's also there's also that snowball effect that I'm hearing too. Snowball effect. All right. What else do you have here for these water signs? Because they find this wine. Okay. When they say he turned water into wine, they were talking about the water signs, child. What are they? What are these? What you got for these water signs that's fine as wine, honey? The Knight of Wands, inspired action, making a move. Okay, it's time to make a move. Like how I had to come on here and make this move because I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, I told them 3-something, didn't I? Let me go ahead and hold on to my word. All right. So yeah, don't burn out. Okay. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you get so caught up in what it is that you are doing because I don't know if people understand about procrastination. The thing about procrastination, it by even with you not doing nothing, it still can drain you because you're supposed to be doing something that has to do with your purpose. You're supposed to be doing something that has a lot of movement in it, getting your blood boiling, getting you and raising you to a higher frequency. When you procrastinate or when you sit and make it's kind of like making excuses for doing the one thing that you're supposed to do, right? And so what happens is make sure y'all let me know if that pin comment disappears. Because the last time it disappeared, nobody didn't say nothing. It was getting very weird. All right. So yeah, procrastination can be the Seven of Swords, self-sabotage, right? So be mindful of any type of deceit. Don't deceive yourself. Someone may, even in your family or friend group, may be deceptive, but the light will shine on it and bring it to bring the light. This is light, bringing things to light. All right. The dark always wants to take over the light, but you cannot allow that to happen, and you're not allowing that to happen. So whatever needs to be revealed is going to be revealed. All right. In silence, you'll also find a lot of truths as well. You're going to be happy and excited about the truth that you find. You may have been thinking one way about something and the truth comes through and it's sublime. Queen of Swords, using your logic and your intuition, able to make proper assessments about a party celebration, seeing through something with a third party situation that's possible, but overall reconciling with the mind, body, and the spirit, alchemizing as well, whatever this darkness is, because you've been through a lot. 9 of Wands. Hello. Okay, let me see, honey. I don't know. Look like y'all want to kiss somebody, child. That's y'all business. All right. It's cute to you. Okay. But always remember your independence as well. This does not mean that you, what they call it, the strong, independent woman, the feminist, blah, 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 blah. That's not what that means. You're a whole separate and unique. Okay. Singleness, regardless. Okay. That keeps you from falling into traps and having to pay somebody some alimony that really wasn't worth it. Okay. Thank you. Whether you a woman or a man, because men be wanting alimony now too. Somebody coming in. All right. Or maybe you're reconciling with this person. This could be your masculine and feminine energy as well. All right. So water signs, that is y'all want to read. One more card of the 2 of Cups. All right. So this got a lot to do with a relationship. Maybe somebody been procrastinating about you and you go find your happiness and boom, here they come. Ain't that how it works sometimes? Ciao. So water signs, if you made it this far, drop somebody jumping for joy, some type of happiness, a smiley face. Okay, choose smiley face. Because why not? Even if you don't feel like you're so happy, trick yourself and smile. Okay, find joy in every moment. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you, Snowflake. All right. What information do you have here for? Let's clear it out, people. We don't have all day. All right. We don't have all day. Air signs. What do you have here for the air signs? Air signs, we are meeting on August 21, August 24th. We are meeting on August 24th for the gathering in New Orleans. Grab your seats on my website. Okay. Make sure that you download your ticket once you make your purchase. All right. Thank you. Now, what do you have here for these air signs? Check it out. What you think? It's cute, ain't it? All right. All right. Surrender your belief in scarcity. You have enough. You are more than enough. There may be a lack mentality. Surrender to play. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world, okay? Because you're a natural boy or girl. Surrender to drama, honey. And that's under scarcity. I'm trying to figure it out. Surrender fear is under surrender to play. And surrender your need to always be right under surrender to the beauty of the natural world, okay? Now, some of y'all need to know with these two cards over here, surrender to the beauty of the natural world and surrender your need to always be right. With those two cards, it's saying a whole lot. But this is the main thing that I'm getting with it. This has a lot to do with letting folks be exactly where they are. Okay, you may be going some places. Maybe you go to the park. That's a natural thing, right? A beautiful thing, or what have you. And you mad because somebody out there walking a pet snake. Okay, and ain't no laws against them walking their pet snake. Not yet, till probably some of y'all get a hold of it. Let them be where they at. All right. Don't be arguing with people in public. That may be something that's huge right now. Don't argue with nobody. They ain't worth it. Ask yourself, are they really worth it? Are you invested in them like that? Do you know them motherfuckers like that? To be arguing with folks, okay? Because I know that they started with me very early this morning, trying to get me off my square. It's not going to happen because I see it a mile away. Go on and go sit your bitch ass down somewhere. Basically, you know what I mean? You got to talk to them like this. All right, so you got surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to remember that it's big, it's wide, it's vast. Trying to figure it out. All right. You're trying to figure out which direction to go and how to go about it. Well, maybe you need to go have some fun. Go do your little 1-2 plan and having some, don't overthink things. Try not to anyway. Don't allow yourself to be pressured into overthinking things, overdoing things, all of that. Don't allow yourself to do that. Because I feel like when you go into this natural realm of things and really enjoy yourself, really just get back to you, get back to um, just being able to relax and replenish, recharge, like I'm gonna do when I get off this bitch. But yeah, go and get into some space where you just go into a space where you um, can talk to a couple of trees and say hello to a couple of bees. I'm trying to figure it out. It's outside, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It may just be your natural environment within. What is your natural environment within that you couldn't even explain to nobody if you tried? That is your natural environment. And sometimes people don't understand your natural environment, so they try to figure it out. It's not going to be a to do. All right. Let it go, bitch. Let it go. All right. Gotta let them know that part though. Surrender the drama, no matter how emotionally charged something seems. Don't get in that shit, basically. Because there may be something here with the goals that you have with this surrender to play and don't overthink your goals. There may be something here. So let me show you something here. This drama has two wolves in it. Could be two, it's two something, child. Could be bobcats for all I know, but I think they're wolves. With that surrender, fear has a lot to do with that Mars energy that's out here. But I think it's Mars and Uranus, right? So you got to remember that people may be in a space where they are shifting, and if they have any type of chemical imbalances, they may be taking what you say in the wrong way. They may be taking your actions wrong. They may be, because they don't know. They may be a little bit off right there. Now we're gonna have to be honest. Now, don't act like it don't happen. And there may be something that strikes you in a way or tries to approach you or strike you in a way to have you fearful. Here's the thing about bad building friends. Let me show you. This is in your emotions. Scarcity, fear, and natural world. All right. Especially if you've been in isolation for a long time. That's why it's always good to have some type of human interactions. All right. So how bad bill works is if you already have one fear that it may try to latch on to, you're gonna have to go ahead and get rid of that bitch now. Any type of lack as far as like maybe you feel like you ain't cute enough, maybe you feel like you ain't fine enough. I don't know, you ain't got enough money, whatever the scarcity may be, go ahead and come to terms with it as quickly as possible. Because what happens is it will overcome you, it will overwhelm you, and it will be something that it'll be you against you. And it just looks like other people are trying to cause problems, but it's really you against you because you allowing them hoes to infiltrate you like that. You know what I mean? Don't do it. That's how bad bill plays with your emotions. All right. And it may even be that what used to be real doesn't seem real anymore. Right. And I know for me, myself, about 3 weeks ago, it got more into going back into seeing beyond this realm in the sense of my everyday activities. So when you get back to the natural world after you've been, on your little starship and shit like that, you got to remember who the fuck you are, because you don't want to get caught up in whatever this is that they trying to play with you right here. Okay, they trying to play on your top. Now, there may be someone that is close to you with the fire energy. Let me show you this fire energy, and it has a lot of solar plexus in it too. Okay, these are the fire cards. Surrender the drama, surrender to play, and surrender drama, surrender play, and surrender your need to be right. Let folks, you right, you win, you got that. Because sometimes it's all the credit a person need. And no sense in going back and forth with them because they want to be right. Let them always be right, child. Because when you think about it, you cannot get somebody to perceive things different, especially if it's a person that is not logical. It don't make logical sense, or passive logic, or you know what I mean. You can be as intuitive as you want to be, but at the end of the day, if someone is really grounded here in this world, you gotta go and let them be right. They're not gonna see things the way that you see them. Okay, calm down. But there may be someone that you owe an apology to. I'm unsure, but we finna see. Let's start clarifying. What is this? Surrender your belief in a scarcity. Cross that bridge. Look, you cross that bridge, it's happiness, joy, bliss on the other side of that bridge. I got bridge from back here. I don't know why they look like a bridge back here. One of the ones that look like it has a tunnel that we used to run through when we were little. I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do it now. But you know how those overpasses have that tunnel, and it's like, what's down there? You find out it's a bunch of homeless people down there ready to scare the shit out of you. Yeah, like that. So Ten of Cups is on the other side of this scarcity belief. You got to believe in magic. You got to believe in love. Maybe you are powered by this love energy. I also feel like when you move into this space where you bring nothing but love all around you and enjoy yourself, only, dealing with people who are on that same frequency or vibration as you as well, doing only things that match that, what's going to happen is anything that's in your circle is going to be revealed. The mask going to fall off, you see, because when you vibrate in love, it's hard for people to try and lighten their sails, you see. All right, move forward. What is this surrender to play for these air signs? What is this surrender to play for these earth signs? 7 of Pentacles. Hold on, okay? Just hold on for a second, all right? Go and stop overthinking and know what's going to happen. I feel is that you're going to come to a space where you realize what all you have accomplished. How, what's crazy about this? The lack mentality. Once you go and have fun and play and all of that, because you may have been stuck just in a simple little space, right? That had you thinking or feeling a certain type of way, and it was really something trying to come back and rear its ugly head. You already made it out of that. You should know better by now. But since you don't remember better, they're going to show you better with the 7 of Pentacles and surrender to play. Go ahead and just, fuck it. Okay. Have your little staycation or something like that. Have your little fun. And what's going to happen is a revelation of how far you have come and what you really need to invest in. Why is the goal that you have in mind worth you continuing to move towards, but doing it in a more loving and playful, joyous way? All of those to-dos that feel good. It feel good. It look good. You do good. It's all good. You see what I mean? That's what it's about right there. No need to try to anchor in on old things. You got new things popping, little shit stop. All right. What is this? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world for these air signs. 3 of Cups. You and your little friends. Okay. You and your little kin. All right. Go have some fun and go, party, celebrate. Maybe somebody invite you somewhere. This is baby shower and wedding season. I don't know. It just feels like you're going to be invited somewhere that's very natural. All right. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, but you're going to be invited somewhere very natural. Now, someone may try to start something with you in front of a lot of people. Let them hoes start it with themselves. Okay. You too cute. You got your shit together too much. Okay. Don't get caught up in emotional stuff. All right. And it's someone that thinks about happiness. I don't know if you've ever met somebody that thinks about happiness, but they ain't been in touch with happiness in a long time, because it was the hangman and the 10 of cups. Someone who thinks about happiness, thinks about family and all of this, but it's too much drama within them. When you see drama inside somebody, let's go ahead and, man, let them make it. Go now. Like that lady at the store that time. The fuck you looking at? Nothing. God damn. Go on, ma'am. Okay? Leave me the fuck alone. Just trying to walk in the store. God damn, starting shit at the door. Oh, out the door. What is this? Surrender the drama. Ace of Cups. Somebody might start out with a little sweet message, and they might be, or maybe this is that somebody may be in their feelings or in their emotions, right? Because Ace of Cups is a good card, really. If you choose, this is choosing peace. Ace of Cups and surrender the drama. This is choosing peace. Okay, peace, be still. But someone may be messaging you, or oh, well, maybe somebody is messaging you and expecting you to respond to them in a certain type of way, or you may have certain thoughts about how to respond to somebody that's trying to send you a sweet message. You need to chill the fuck out, because some of y'all do be doing that. Oh, now the motherfucker want to talk. Not after you say that. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Surrender the drama. Leave that drama for your mama. What is this? Surrender the drama. I got time for that. Page of Cups. A sweet message. All right. This might be you and your little poo, okay? Your friend, a child, 7 of Swords, somebody lied about something. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody may want to make something right with that 5 of Pentacles. Maybe there's somebody that you left out and they left out in the cold, and you have a choice to make, a huge decision to make regarding this person. Because it does go over here to, let's go into surrender the fear, though. The Ace of Cups, this could still be that you receive some type of message, right? And it's a message worth hearing. It's a message worth celebrating. This could be someone younger than you, or someone who isn't as emotionally intelligent as you. Who even knows? Okay. Somebody plays soccer. All right. What is this? Surrender fear. That's just too much right there. And remember, arguments ain't nothing but 2 people trying to be right. Because you ain't got to argue with people if you have a logical basis or a logical standpoint. You know what I mean? Ain't no sense in arguing if you can get to the bottom of it if you are having an intellectual conversation, or maybe there's a little misunderstanding. How can we get to the bottom of this? It's called communication, people. Healthy communication. What is this? Surrender fear. Excuse me. Air signs, will be in New Orleans. Check the community tab. What is this? Surrender fear. Magician. Don't get played off your square. You got a new life cycle coming up. You are resourceful. You got all the tools that you need to move forward. I'm trying to figure it out. You're telling yourself one thing, but you're not looking at what it is that you have to make shit happen, basically. And no sense in taking this the long way. We're going to go straight to the point. It's the best way to get to shit right here. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Knight of Swords. All right. So somebody is communicating with you here. It may be about a job. It may be about your home, your stability. It's something. It's coming out of nowhere. Okay. And for some reason, I'm hearing you wanted this. So stop how you tripped out about something you wanted. You know what I mean? What are you doing? All right, one more. 6 of Wands. Can we make this right? Okay. So somebody is throwing in the waving the flag, the surrender flag. All right. Surrender your need to always be right. So maybe you just have to hear somebody out. Basically. Stop thinking you know everything, earth signs. Okay. Stop thinking you know everything. Get to stop thinking it's your way or no way. Because y'all outside in the dark doing I don't know what. I understand, Tony. Look at her. Tony, I understand. No, it's fine. You're right this time. Now don't start that shit either, because them earth signs can't be slick like that. No. You're right this time. You're all the right you could ever be. You're all the right you could ever be. You're totally right this time. Like, don't be petty, earth signs, okay? No, you're right. I'm giving you the championship award because you are absolutely positively right this time. That's some hoe ass shit. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? So drop a wheel for the Wheel of Fortune, earth signs. It could be a carnival ride or whatever it is, you down. Okay? Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Angels in the devil. Spirit has entered the building. Thank you, Charlisa. Spirit has entered the building. Okay. What do you have for these earth signs, please? And thank you. What do you have for these earth signs, please? What do you have for the earth signs? Thank you. Surrender negative thinking, earth signs. Surrender comparisons to other people. Surrender to complete healing. Right. Surrender to setting limits. Surrender your attachments to results. Surrender your need to always be right. It's in the same position as the air signs. All right. So this is too much shit going on right here. But do get them boundaries popping. It's so important that you get these boundaries popping. And the boundaries have a lot to do with the negative thoughts. Negative thoughts will fester. They will come in and try to really take over and do something. I done told y'all in the last read. Go look at the reading from last week. In one of those reads, I told y'all how you have to handle negative thoughts. Look at negative thoughts like a person outside of yourself, especially when you know that it's not real. That motherfucker is not real. Okay? That's how you have to set boundaries with that motherfucker. Bitch, I don't know who you talking to, but you are being very much so disrespectful. Everything that you are saying is a lie. You are making up shit. Bitch, you are not right today. You're not going to be right tomorrow. Next year ain't looking good for you either. Set boundaries. All right. Whatever your results, whatever it is that you are doing where you are expecting certain results, don't attach to the results. Know that things will work out the way that they should for the good, for you and others' highest good. And the thing that has to do with that, maybe you have a project or something that you are working on or what you are doing. When it comes to the results that you are seeking, you are basing you're basing your results on what other people. You can't do that. You know why? Because it's you that's doing whatever it is that you are doing. So the results are based on you and the work that you do put in, as well as what is meant for you. Okay, what is meant for you is yours. Hello. Then you have surrender to complete healing and surrender your need to always be right together. And this has to do with you being more loving and compassionate, not only with others, but also with yourself. Because sometimes what you notice about sometimes with people is that what you notice is when somebody always want to be right, right? Even if within yourself, right? If you just want to be right and you just have to really make amends with, even if you know you're right, just let folks do them sometimes. You know what I mean? Um, if your watch got that type of time on it. But what you learn is that oftentimes people lack self-awareness. And so what happens is sometimes when it comes to relationships, because this probably is a relationship, earth signs, when it comes to relationships, sometimes you have to be a little more, I'm not saying settle for, shit that just you ain't willing to compromise on. But sometimes you may be a little too rigid with the way that you view love, rigid with the way that you view things, because something may have happened in your childhood or when you were younger that makes you put people in certain categories. Now, last week, the earth signs was acting up. I think they opened it up a little bit right here. Okay, the earth signs that I'm talking to. All right, so let's start clarifying. In the emotions, what you have is negative thinking, attachment to results, and complete healing. Surrender to complete healing. And so that's what that's giving is that you may be in a space where you're allowing your mind to get in the way of your heart. You're allowing your mind and the stories that you are telling yourself that are based on probably some lies and conditioning that you went through when you were younger to affect your relationship at this time, right? So you want to be very much so mindful of this physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is that needs to be healed in your emotions at this time. Go ahead and look at that shit. Okay. Handle it as it comes up. Don't try to force yourself to be healed. Like, oh yeah, I thought about it. I did the work. And now stop. Because sometimes if it's been since your childhood and it's rearing its ugly head now, there may be a lot of things that you got to unpack right there. You know what I mean? And in relationships, you do have to unpack with each other because this ain't just about you no more. It's about you and another person. You know what I mean? All right. In the spiritual realm, you have setting limits, other people, and needing to be right. So this is external stuff. So you got your internal stuff that you need to be working on, but this is external. And what's happening is it's things that are manifesting into your reality, right? You give a lot of power to, and you may not be expressing yourself, expressing your needs, and thinking that you can do things based on the way that other people do it in order for somebody to understand where you're coming from. That's not how this works. Some of y'all think that y'all partner can read minds, and they can't. Okay, they probably got a couple of things right a couple of times because they were paying attention at that time, but they've been busy now. So now, how do you communicate with them? Trying to figure it out. All right. Ooh, yes, come on through. What is this surrender negative thinking? The high priestess. Control your mind, control your thoughts. What you need to know will come out because you're the boss. Okay. This high priestess clarifying this has a lot to do with your intuition versus your ego, basically, with that negative thoughts, because negative thoughts usually come from the ego. When you be in a space of peace and clarity and serenity on higher realms with that high priestess card, negative thoughts don't get a chance. They don't stand a chance. They can't even sit around long because it's uncomfortable for them. Just think about it. How uncomfortable it is for a negative thought to try to stay in a space of nothing but light and love. It's real uncomfortable. All right. What is this surrender comparisons to other people? The Hierophant. This may have to do with your job, your commitment, like I said, your relationship, what marriage looks like to you or something like that. You cannot fix a marriage from the outside in. You know what I mean? And so if this is a relationship, maybe it's coworkers, maybe, whatever this is that you are doing with this Hierophant, where, in those big corporations and stuff like that, they do kind of pit people against each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Be having the monthly meetings where they award certain people for certain stuff, which causes a lot of envy and jealousy. And it shouldn't, because bitch, if you working just as hard as everybody else, you probably be walking across there too, getting a little piece of paper ass certificate and a bullshit ass bonus, whore. Okay, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Had a flashback. Cause some hoes was hating, bro. It wasn't even that serious. Shit. Learn how to take your breaks and really break. That's what I used to do. Bitch, I'm breaking on my breaks. I can come back charged up. I'm going to come back fully charged and on my job. Period. All right. What is this surrender to complete healing? Ace of Cups. Let love in, child. You probably ain't experienced love in a long time or remember what it is, right? Some of y'all been with y'all partner probably for a long time. I don't know your life. But let love in. Allow yourself to be emotionally cleansed. Allow yourself to be washed over. All right. Take a little spiritual break or something. It's cute. And then set these boundaries. Have this conversation. All right. No is a complete sentence. All right. Judgment and death. Yes, some stuff got to change. Miss Sophia back in town. Some stuff has to change. Where you bent, like you may still compromise a little bit. See her thumb? All four of her fingers are straight, but her thumb is bent. So that's telling me that you setting boundaries, but you do have where you are kind of lenient in certain instances with somebody or something like that, where you're willing to compromise or bend a little bit, but not too much. It's giving dislocating. It's not going to happen. All right. Thank you. What is this surrender to setting limits here for the earth signs? Please and thank you, sweetheart. What is this surrender? The magician. Make it happen. All right. Use your charisma to your advantage. Okay. You still got it. Some of y'all trying to see if y'all still got it. You still got it. Third floor. All right. The mask is on the third floor. The mask is on the third floor. We'll see. 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. What do you want? In order to get what you want, you have to be in a space where you're using your discernment. And sometimes you do have to set limits with certain people, especially at this job, if that's a job, okay? Because sometimes people be like, oh, they just overworked me. Well, you didn't tell them no. Like that woman at Google or Tesla, wherever that was, that woman was working, and she was like, I gave them they don't give a fuck. If you don't do what's inside your job description, why are you doing so much extra? Okay. And ask anybody that's of age, long in the tooth, and they'll tell you, live your life while you are still young. Because a lot of people be trying to, give these folks all of their hard-earned bones, blood, sweat, tears, and end up like them people that I was selling life insurance to, end up in a space where they done took their pension, the HSA messed up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah. I gave this company 50 years of my life and had to go back to work because the company played them out their damn money. Nah. I don't know what your boundaries are. Sit down with the Most High and have a conversation. Ask, what is it that I should do in this situation? And be willing to listen to the hardcore truth. Okay? Surrender your attachment to results for these. Surrender your attachment to results for these earth signs. I hope I didn't call y'all a while ago. Gemini did come out. The Wheel of Fortune. Let destiny do its thing. Okay? Because it looks like you made the right choice and the right decision at the right time. So allow things to unfold. All right? Let it go. Don't hold too tightly on what it is that you think is going to happen and how expansive it should be. I think we just talked about this in the water signs. A little bit, not too much. Okay? Thank you. What is this? Surrender your attachment to results. The Star card. Allow yourself to heal, but allow things, something bigger than you, to handle this shit. Okay? Now, that goes back into the childlike innocence, the childlike wonder and awe. That goes back into the childlike imagination as well. When you were a child, nobody could tell you that things were not going to happen the way that you saw it. It didn't matter. You could manifest going to McDonald's. Okay? You can manifest it. You know that, right? Yeah. I don't know. Okay. The stars have a line. You need to calm down and let things happen in due time. Maybe having a lot of dreams about water, clear water overall. There may be a lot of happenings in water. There's a lot that you are doing to connect to water. Maybe that's what you need to go do for this complete healing as well. Make sure that if you're paying somebody to do a clearing for you, that they are a person of integrity. All right. So what is this? Surrender your need to always be right. Something is happening on a pier, my dear. The boat pulled in. The ship has arrived. What is this? Surrender your need to always be right. Page of Cups. Okay, let somebody else be right. And okay, yeah. This is going to resolve conflicts in your relationship. Okay, no need to be all delusional. 7 of Cups. No need to be all delusional and confusional. Okay, 7 of Cups. All right. Maybe that's what the person been under. Fear, trying to work on it. They feel like you are worth it. Maybe you have a child by this person. They want a new beginning. They want to do something right. Okay. Your outfit cute. Strength. The connection is too strong to let this continue to carry on the way that it's carried on. Okay. Get your life together. Says the person that's supposed to started a diet yesterday. Feeling convicted in my spirit by saying that, but I had to say it. So that means I need to get my shit together too. I don't need nobody to call me out, bitch. I'll call myself out. Now, what is this? Surrender your need to always be right. Something happening, some foggy time. It's the lovers. The love boat. Yeah. roads lead back to y'all, each other. Y'all need to figure it out. Apparently, it's a bunch of folks in relationships or whatnot, and they need to go talk to their partner, get their ass out for YouTube, listening to readings about partners and shit. Go live for real. You cannot live in this thing. Go outside, okay? Get some therapy or some counseling or something. Whatever this is has a lot to do with your emotional unavailability, possibly something that happened that put you in a space of wanting things done a certain type of way, but you can't manifest with negative thinking. You're going to manifest a bunch of shit you don't want and have to keep on wearing the same outfit over and over again in the same dream that is a recurring dream, that same outfit. Now, when you over here and letting this person apologize and speak their piece without you saying shit, maybe a ginger, all right? They say them gingers have, they temperamental. That's what they say about the genders. I don't know. I'm unsure. All right. So if you made it this far, drop a listening ear because you're willing to hear them out. Okay. Thank you. All right. Last but not least, on the MIC are the fire signs. Let's get it together one time for the one time. One time for the birthday girl. It's too hot to wear makeup. You hear me? It's too hot. Yes. All right. Let's see what these fire signs got going on. Thank you, Charlisa, for standing here with me for the duration. I appreciate it. All right. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. What information do you have here for my beautiful fire signs, honey? What's good? 5234. Let's see, honey. Surrender to your full power. It's time to do you. Surrender to effortlessness. Surrender your ego. Fire signs in a Empress and Emperor energy. Surrender your attachment to results is under your full power. Surrender to spirit is under effortlessness, which makes sense. Surrender to sleep, which is under your ego. So the fire signs are overdoing stuff possibly because they think that they have to put in more work than they actually have to. Something within them is telling them that it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Just this one more thing. Probably got a little insomnia, overthinking things, letting their ego just, do its thing. Don't allow that to happen because I feel like you're going to be back and forth with yourself as you shift into your full power. You've been playing it small too long, and it's like you waiting for the results of something that you did in the past, and it's like, no. It's time for a shift. It's time for a change. It's time to, move more into your Empress and your Emperor energy that has a lot to do with going with the flow and not forcing the river. All right. And that goes into surrendering to spirit on a regular basis. All right. And just asking that they calm your nerve from that, your leg you just got to do it. I just don't understand. I just got to do it. I mean, it's boring. It's boring. It's not boring, poo-poo. There's lightning in the water. This looks like something that you may see on a sci-fi movie, an upside down lightning in the water, which is thunder in the water. So be careful around water. Fire signs, it may be important for you, sweetheart. Some of you need to go and release some things in order for you to do things more effortlessly. There are some things that may be weighing you down or pushing you more into that space of that egoic nature where it's like go, 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 do. Have, this, that, and the other, right? It's working against you. So when you realize that, I think you're going to have an epiphany when you land on the back of this horse like this right here. You're going to have some type of epiphany about how important it is. Some of y'all just going to see something. Maybe it's an apparition or something. Y'all finna see something that you ain't seen in a while, if ever, that has to do with you, the way that you making moves, the way that you are doing stuff. You're going against the grain. This is the equivalent of trying to, excuse me, y'all. This is the equivalent of trying to make something happen that you're supposed to be more allowing with or about. This may be restlessness. Let's clarify. What is this? Surrender to your full power for these fire signs. There it is. You got a spark. You got something that says go. This is something new. This may feel like it's too big. Oh, it's too big. Well, fine signs. This is too big. This is too much. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. I wasn't asking for all this to do. Well, you got to do it. But I feel like you can do it more effortless than you used to do things, the way you used to handle your business, the way that you used to make things happen. You see? Yeah. This is a new you emerging with that Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, but this is a new you. This is a new way of using your energy, your life force energy. This is a new way. It's expansive. Maybe you went through a whole lot of shit these last 6 months to a year, and now it's time for you to. I'm talking about from twerking to being a ballerina. Think about it. You don't twerk no more. Now you are an effort because ballerinas are effortless. Why was I watching The Crown the other day and Queen Elizabeth, what's his name? King Philip, Prince Philip? I don't know what Queen Elizabeth's husband's name is. Philip. He was messing with a ballerina. Cheating on the queen. What? All right, move forward. What is this? Surrender to effortlessness. That reminded me of the ballerina. When I said ballerina, it reminded me of Queen Elizabeth. Page of Wands. Now, so what happens is one day you pick up the wand. And it's like, oh, this is going to be fun. And now you're an apprentice of doing things effortlessly. You're an apprentice. You're figuring it out. Harry Potter, you're figuring it out. This is natural to you. It's just that you haven't been in your natural element for a while, but you cannot allow your ego to have you to misuse your apprenticeship. All right, what you learn. And that's how you know when you're around, like this is spiritual. You learn that when you're around someone who's in the space of spiritual ego. So maybe that's what you're going to have to deal with, your spiritual ego. Because sometimes when people have a spiritual ego, they talk about all of the magic of who they are instead of just allowing people to see the magic of who they are. They talk about all the magic of who they are and how they are this spiritual authority and all of that. And your work speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with this before it gets too late, because what happens is if you don't surrender your ego and cultivate gratitude and be of service to others and know that you are gifted certain powers, so certain information, certain abilities, right? Some of y'all may have been in a wheelchair for a while, now your ass can walk again. You've been gifted this in order to get something done that you are you living on purpose, on purpose with purpose, right? If you allow your ego to get in the way, you're going to be attached to results. Surrender your ego and its attachment to results, and you win in the end. Every time. I bullshit you not. And you win in more ways than what you could have ever imagined. You see. Move forward. You got to listen to me. All right. What is this? Surrender your ego for these 5 signs. 10 of Swords. Let that shit go. Okay. That cycle is over. Like it's the equivalent of whatever it is that you made it out of and whatever you went through. This is what I learned. You make peace with it, right? And you make peace with it to the point where if somebody don't bring it up, you don't remember that shit. Like a lot of the pain and hurt that you've been through, you don't necessarily remember that shit till somebody bring it up, or something you see on TV, on social media may give you a hint of that, but you don't live in that. That's the difference between making peace with what happened and just living in it. You know what I'm saying? So don't be that person. Don't live in the pain and the sorrow and the hurt and what you've been through. And you claim victory over it. You allow yourself to integrate this power of effortlessness. Allow yourself to cultivate that, right? Be refined. And allow this part of your ego. So something was bruised here, and you allow it to be pulled from you, right? Because it's only just a little residual energy here. All right, it's something that hasn't been able to climb the heights to being implanted in your head to the point where anything that you've been through was worthless, was not meant to happen or be. And it's mostly because this cycle is complete. You learn something, master something in the mental realm, and you can let that shit go. Let that hurt go. And what? Yeah, like that. What is this? Surrender your attachment to results for. See, when it comes to the results, I feel like some of you may be in that in-between space where it's kind of like cloudy, foggy, murky. Fuck that. Okay? Don't hold on too much to a desired outcome because you don't want to sabotage it. What is this? Surrender your attachment to results. Just ask that you are able to show up when it's time for you to show up and how you're supposed to show up for the greatest good of all. I'm trying to figure it out. All right? So that you won't be around here acting like Bridezilla. Because that's what some people be looking like to me. Bridezilla. Even if they ain't get married, it's just, that's what stress and anxiety look like. If you ever watch Bridezilla, them girls be going through it. Bitch, we going to Vegas, okay? Whatever. Go to the courthouse or something. I'm not going to be going through all that. It looks stressful to me, okay? What is this? Surrender your attachment to results. Ooh. 5 of Wands. Conflict, confusion, chaos, competition, challenges, spiritual challenges. See, here's the thing. This is when you surrender this ego, let your mind start back at number 1, 10 of Swords, right? Fuck all that shit. It don't matter no more. You and your spiritual energy. You know that you're a spiritual being having a human experience. Your mind do what you want it to do. And then you go over here to the surrender results, and then here they come playing with you, man. Bad building friends playing with you mentally and energetically for no damn reason. You think, oh, no, they always got a reason because you got all this magic up here, you see. And so with this 5, this change of beliefs, change of stance, recalibrating again, right? Recentering, refocusing, re-entering this space, but not in the same way that you have before. It's going to be real interesting. What I get from this too, excuse me, y'all, that's so rude. But what I get from this too is that these wands have leaves on them. Okay. So this is part of your growth. This is a lot of what you've been through that has felt uncomfortable to you, and make peace with being uncomfortable and know what you can, again, what you can and cannot change, what you can and cannot rearrange. You know what I'm saying? In this damn thing. Okay. Yeah. Before you be stuck in this outfit. In a recurring dream, same outfit, different shit. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. What is this? Surrender to spirit. Turn it over to spirit. That's the power. That's what you learned up here. The only reason why you had to go back and forth because you had to be sure of your growth. You had to be sure of your limits, your limitations before even being able to move into this, you see. All right. What is this? Surrender to spirit. 4 of Pentacles. Hold your horses, sweetie. You've done just enough. All right. You started it off. All right. There are some things that you got to go ahead and know that this is what I've been told that I need for. All right. Spirit gonna take care of the rest of it. Remember Miss Kathy. Okay. Spirit gonna take care of the rest of it. Something about fungi, fungus, penicillin. All right. All right. Now, what is this? Surrender to rest and sleep, child? The Fool, because you got some big shit popping, little shit stopping here in the near future. Be a free spirit, free at heart, as well as knowing that what it is that what's coming to you will not miss your address. They got the postage correct. Okay? Need to chill out. Sitting up there with your eyes wide open, open. It's going to open. Like you waiting on a sale or something. Okay? Go to bed. Okay? You may even want to go into a space of deep meditation. And I do normally recommend, right? Because I don't talk about it a lot, I guess. But before you go into meditation, you need to make sure that you pray and cover yourself. You need to make sure that you are not trying to go, some people be trying to learn stuff online and go all out into the ethers, then your ass don't come back. Or when I see your ass, you be on some more shit, and it's like, baby, what in the Crypt Keeper the fuck is going on? Okay? You need to make sure that you cover yourself. Now, that's why they be trying to call meditation and all that evil, because some folks do be going out there doing the most, and that is not a requirement of their path. Okay? Thank you. What do you have here for these 5 signs? I'm finna go. What you got for these 5 signs, child, before we roll up out of here? 5 of Swords. All right. So some of y'all may not be able to sleep because people are jealous. And maybe they are mentally causing you issues. Now, that's on you how much you let them in like this. But there are certain things that I have witnessed myself when it comes to people trying to keep you up all night. And what I do, if somebody's sending something and try to keep me up all night, bitch, I just start working. Because, bitch, one thing about it, I don't need that much goddamn sleep, ho. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing and nobody get you in no arguments, no issues, any negative thoughts, right? Because sometimes people, and a lot of y'all do need to realize that people will try to feed you something negative so that not only can they latch on to the negativity, but because they are a worker of iniquity, they will try and open up a door to let the rest of them in. So that's why you got to be mindful of the conversation that you have with yourself and other people with that Five of Swords, because that's how it usually works when you have this fool's journey coming up, when you have this new beginning coming up, when you have this leap of faith that you're going to have to take, and they need you to be well rested because you got all this spiritual energy, this new you that you are really refining before you can really step out into whatever this is that is about to occur. Just know that if you choose love, it's going to shipwreck all the rest of this shit. It's an Indian on the back of that boat with a headpiece on. So maybe that's protection from all this gossip and slander as well. Maybe you need to know that you are protected from gossip and slander. It's an older Indian person, Native American. I should say that, shouldn't I? Because it was in my late 20s when I found out that it's different kind of Indians. Even if they taught me that in school, I didn't remember. Okay, thank you. I only knew Native Americans. Okay, the other ones we call them something else. Now, that's just that on that. This is a storm. So be mindful of information storms, a peak of information storms. Okay, information storms, which is a lot of negativity. Look at this. It looked like an information storm trying to blur you. But the road is clear. Don't they look like tire tracks back there? The road is clear, child. Use your logic. You got people that you are working with, collaborating with, that is going to help you become successful. Leave your burdens behind, all right? I think something that's going to really be at the tip of the iceberg. Something just going to go ahead and knock that off, and that fell, and boom, you got love. It may have to do with some of y'all are very good. Like some of you may be into Reiki or any of the healing practices, right? And you have realized overall how powerful you are when it comes to dissolving the bullshit. You have mastered using your wand to get rid of that mercurial interference. If you haven't, you should. All right. Thank you. What we've been practicing for all these damn years. I'm trying to figure it out. All right. So fire signs can drop a bed because they're gonna get some rest. I don't want to talk to no fire signs after 9 p.m. for the next couple of weeks. Y'all need to go to bed. Okay, you're restless. You're trying to do all of the things. You're pushing yourself. Okay, they already got what they need you to do and how they need you to do it. Don't trip over your own feet. Drop a bed. All right, so that's it. I just stopped by for a 1-2 to do. Thank you. Thank you. It smells so good. Yeah. Meet us in New Orleans, child. Thank you, Charlisa, again. Oh, for real, Charlisa. Wow. Blessings to him. Make sure you keep him over there with you. Because you know how they be. You know how they be doing. And here he go coming over here to my Charlisa. Sir. Charlisa supposed to be asleep, sir. Okay? She's still human. Okay, sir? Charlisa. Start hearing whispers, Charlisa. Like, really? Be inboxing you talking about, are you okay over there? Child. He came through, he's stern, child. He said, your name loud as day, child. Is you okay is all I need to know. Okay? So we both can go back to sleep. Charlisa. All right. I love y'all. Been around the world and I get young. I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. To my baby. Who's Charlisa? My goodness. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us here today. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you again, Charlize, for holding on, holding it down. Bye, y'all.